Does it ever get old seeing your name on a bottle?
No, it's actually quite a scary thing.
But you are Australian only. Yeah.
I guess it's in my blood.
Everyone at some point probably has had a wine in their life. There's no right or wrong.
All right, Masto. This one's a bit different today. I'm
excited for this one. Yeah.
Well, we're kind of getting into our first time at a bit of music. I remember meeting Sammy Smith, I reckon, at a share house when I was 18, when he was chefing out at Duende in Leederville, doing some other stuff around town as well. And now he's out touring the country with the Beefs, doing tunes, having good times. Sammy Smith, good to see you.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in, brother.
No worries, Masto. Thanks, mate.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that share house?
Do you remember any of it?
Because I can't remember much.
I've frequented a couple of share houses in my day, as we all have. And that particular one, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The North Perth house that had a bit of a vibe, but you were kind of chefing and doing your thing, and it was going back a little while.
I just moved I grew up in Port Lincoln in South Australia, tiny little town, little fishing village, and I moved to Perth because a friend of mine moved here, and I got a job at Duende, and that's where I started my chef's apprenticeship. So.
Oh, you're kidding? You started at Duende?
Yeah, yep.
What year was that?
Oh, mate. Don't expose my age, and I don't remember share houses or years. I'm not sure.
Fair enough, brother.
2010.
Yeah, right.
For argument's sake, 2013.
That would have been a cool little place to grow up around there.
Yeah, Lincoln's an awesome little town.
Yeah.
A tiny little fishing town of 15,000 people, I reckon. But I think for a lot of people that grow up in small towns, you want to, chase a bit of adventure and get out, don't you? And explore the world.
To crazy Perth. What a wild spot you landed in, brother.
Yeah.
Well, it can be like that little bump up, right? Yeah,
maybe.
Choice of words, not ideal. And then, kind of hit somewhere else, because you obviously, you're in Perth for a while. You've done heaps, like chefing on small little islands, been over in Sydney. You had that awesome cafe in North Bondi too.
No, that's right. Yeah, I think I did 6 or 7 years in Perth from when I was about 20, and then got a job up in the Kimberley on a remote resort called Faraway Bay.
Wicked.
Met some interesting people up there. I was working with Pete Evans up there, and he would sort of come up and shoot this TV show, a fishing and cooking show, and he invited me to come to work for him in Bondi. Met my missus in Perth, and then we moved to Bondi together not long after we got together, and started a little cafe called Porch and Parlour, which we had for 14 years, and it's right on the water in North Bondi, and we only sold it maybe 3 years ago.
Loose. Is that how, so your chefing background and being around food, tasting, your palate's probably pretty strong, you're tasting lots of shit. Is that how you got into drinking wine?
I think, I got into drinking wine because working in restaurants, there's always, wine left over. I think when you work in good restaurants like Duende and Balthazar and places like that, you're really surrounded by it. And
especially Balthazar would have been pretty crazy, man. I sell a bunch of booze to them now, and it's like the stuff that it can pour by the glass is psycho.
Well, still going to, to hold on for that long and still be pumping as well.
Yeah,
it's cruising. And I went in there the other day because, funnily enough, I remember Dan Morris from Balthazar back in the day. I only did a few shifts there, by the way, but it wasn't really for me.
Yeah.
It was, I'm a surfy kind of outdoors sort of person, and that kitchen is a dark dungeon. And Dan said, mate, I heard you're making plates and doing ceramics. Do you want to come in and do some stuff for us? And Dan didn't look any different. The place didn't look any different. And that was,
Yeah, that's Balthazar.
20 years down the track.
Yeah, that's true, because you're doing that too, right? So you got your ceramics set up, kind of, where's that, like North Freo kind of way?
Yeah. When I was in Sydney, I started making cups, plates and bowls for Porch and Parlour, just as a bit of a hobby, and then sort of clicked. We had 2 kids in Sydney and wanted to move back to Perth because my wife's from here and I love it here. And I'm like, I don't really want the kids growing up on Bondi Beach, And I was like, let's set up a ceramics studio in North Fremantle, and that's exactly what we did.
Crazy.
So,
and how did the beefs come about?
Well, I guess that's a whole nother story. I've always been a musician since I was 5 years old, right?
Yep.
Since I was 5, I wanted to be a chef and a muso, and that's kind of happened. Was playing acoustic guitar music for a long time, pretty wet, sort of sappy songs, I guess, and started doing the beefs as a bit of a joke, as an outlet for my comedy and music, and it was kind of just a real piss take.
As
you know.
a lot of good things are, I reckon, though.
100%.
Start as a piss take, yeah.
And a lot of my mates said, and, you know, people like, I was touring with Matt Corby at the time, and he was like, mate, this is the best music you've ever written, and it's you know, it's really... And, yeah, that's when I knew I was doing the right thing, because I wasn't trying to be anyone else, or it was legit and authentic, and from there it's really kind of just going pretty well. Yeah.
Did like starting it off as a bit of a piss take, do you reckon that gave you the freedom to just do it and be what you wanted to do rather than kind of thinking too hard about it? It's got to be a certain way. Did that like allow you the freedom for it to be the best stuff? Isn't
it funny when you say this? I'm doing something that's a joke and a piss take, but it's actually truly me. So I'm a bit of a joke and a bit of a piss take. So but
that's the only way anything works, I reckon. Like my whole day's built around me enjoying myself.
Being yourself.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Best name, I reckon, going around though.
Yeah, Cracker.
Yeah, it's going really well. I think it didn't hurt that, you know, Matt Corby produced the first album, and then I went to work with the guys from one of the guys from Royal Otis who'd done, you know, Genesis Owusu and some pretty awesome bands. So him and Kieran J. Callanan produced Red Belly Black Snake, and then, you know, John Florence, Surfer, used it on one of his clips, and it sort of took off from there.
Well, it's actually a really good segue because we don't have an intro song yet. Would you mind if we use a little snippet? Yeah, I'm putting him on the fucking spot. You've got what's the other, Fast Pace, or is it what was the other song?
The one that you were cranking before.
Yeah.
It's Full Speed.
Full Speed.
Yeah. You can have Full Speed because Rothy from Told Tales podcast is going to hate you if you use Red Belly.
I was going to say, there might be a few in line.
Because we will practice.
You can have Full Speed, 100%.
Yeah, done. Yeah, that's because that kind of is
it's yours.
Full gas.
Yeah. The beefs has been like pretty crazy though. So you kind of said like you had a few mates, like Matt Corby was producing it, but like did it kind of take off more than you were expecting?
Yeah, it is a slow burn. Like it really is. It's been 6-7 years down the track now, and it's only really sort of, you know, started to ramp up a little bit more now, which is funny because, you know, I should have been doing this when I was younger. I'm now, you know, over 40 and cruising around in like a kids rock band. It's not ideal, but, you know, I love it, and my wife's so supportive of it, and she knows that it means the world to me.
How good is it when you got one of those at home?
Yeah.
That backs you in and lets you be yourself.
100%.
And I suppose it takes you time to grow up and grow into yourself, and then allow yourself to be like, you know, I like taking the piss.
And your experience, you've had, you've got the knowledge.
Like, and I'm good. Like, if you don't like it, it's all good. Like, I fucking like it. And that sort of transmits in what you do, I'm assuming, anyway. I've never made a fucking bit of music in my life. But
you know, there's time.
Yeah.
Get the collab out.
Who knows?
There's like a great line, and I don't know, it's like, feels like very you, Sammy, but like an old lady grabbed my nipples. What's the next bit of that? I can hear the song
you
in
took
my
the
head.
lyrics.
Yeah. This like sticks with me so hard. An old lady grabbed my nipples. She said you have a beautiful smile.
Yeah.
Did that really happen?
Yeah, 100%. I was maggot in Hindley Street one night about 1 a.m. She must have been wasted because I don't have a beautiful smile. And
come on.
Nah, it's all right.
It's special.
Yeah.
It's special. But you're having fun with it? Like how are you kind of navigating kind of life at the moment with the band and shows and tours and all the stuff over here?
Yeah, it's a lot. We just did 4 shows in a row over East, and I was back for work in between.
Oh, no.
In Perth, and you know, it's doable. You can do it, but it's a lot flying at night and, you know, on a Friday night, and then for shows on Saturday and flying back on Sunday arvo. Yeah. It's a bit, but I do it pretty responsibly nowadays. I don't, you know, pickle myself too hard.
I was going to tie that in. It was like, it must take some good WA wine to get you through these tough moments on the plane, but
I know.
If you're trying to take yourself a little bit easier.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more sensible nowadays, which is a good thing for everybody involved. But no, to answer your question, getting rid of the cafe was beneficial for the music because I've now got the time, you know. But the pottery business is still pretty demanding, and 2 little kids, you know, not that they're demanding, but you want to spend as much time with them as possible.
No, I know that.
Yeah, you got a couple.
Got 2.
How old are yours? Yeah. How old are yours, Masto?
7.5 and almost 6.
No, so they're close. Mine are 14 months apart, so yours are close together too.
I think they're more like 18, 19 months apart, but yeah, bang and bang, and then I had the snip about 2 weeks later after my daughter was born.
Did you?
I had one of each, and I was like, I'm done. I literally looked at my missus both, and then people are going to hate me saying this, but I know people struggle to have children, like a fair bit, but I literally looked at my wife twice, and she was pregnant. I don't reckon I even did anything else. I just looked at her. I was like, oh, you want a baby? Yeah, cool. You're already pregnant.
Yeah.
Can you not hold your gaze on me? Yeah.
Shit.
So yeah, that's it. So as soon as I had got one of each, it was like, oh, I'm done. I'm disconnected. So,
Wow.
yeah. Anyway, you just learn everything on this show. I've got a small bladder, and now
We've talked a lot about that area for you, eh? Like your piss breaks, the snip. Yeah, that's huge.
oh, not good.
There you go. You can always reverse it though, apparently.
Yeah, apparently, but like, I went through the trauma of the. Oh, I don't know if I can say this, but fuck it.
Does it hurt?
Oh, not that. It's more like the nurse. Like you're pretty nervous, so your old fella becomes a little bit more small. And then you grab it and tape it, and I was like, "Fuck, do you even need a tape? Like, surely it's not going to get in the way." And then you can smell it burning because I think pretty sure they burn the tubes, and you can smell like burnt skin. That's all I remember. It was over in like 5-10 minutes though. But
This is almost, I don't know if this has got me keen to do it or put me off.
I hope a bit of both. Yeah.
I don't know. I reckon you're leaning into it.
Don't go asleep though, because you get the option to go to sleep. It's like, man, nah. I want to
experience it.
Yeah, I want to watch this shit. I want to see it, but you can't really actually see anything.
Nah, wow.
But
I
you
used to
smell
work
it.
with a bloke who had 4 kids. This is at the brewery, right? And he got the snip. And apparently, you're supposed to go back for just a check. Didn't go back. He's got a 5th kid.
Mate, I haven't gone back. I find that part of it rank. Like, they give you a cup when you discharge. Like, at 3 months, you got to come in this cup. I'm like, all right, so do I go into the place and then they're like, oh, well, there's a toilet, or do I come in? It's just awkward to me. I never did it. But and that was 6 years ago, so hopefully I'm good.
Does that move the dial for you at all? You just
Fucking hell, where are we getting everything
It's not
out?
looking good. The smell of pork crackling and then trying to jizz into a cup behind closed doors when there's, the
it's not good. I'm not about that. That's
some guys that might help.
No. Oh, maybe.
Yeah. There you go. Do you on that? Do you miss the kitchen?
I love cooking still. Don't get me wrong. I love the food side of things. I think I'm scarred from potentially the high-paced commercial volumes of food that needs to be created under scrutiny whilst trying to manage a business staff and do all that stuff. So, nah, probably not.
No?
We've really set ourselves up in the perfect occupation and environment to be a little bit more chill.
What did you like? So you look back on it now and you go, like, not for me now. Like, kind of been there, done that.
Oh, man.
But what did you love about it when you're doing it? Because I reckon, like, the level that you were at and the stuff you were doing, like, you had to love it to be able to get through it.
Yeah, I think growing up on the farm in Eyre Peninsula gave me a respect for primary produce and where food comes from. And then stepdad was a fisherman, so he was a tuna fisherman and went into being a professional King George whiting fisherman. So I was really seeing, like,
the freshest,
dopest stuff you can get. And so when we opened Porch originally, I know we opened the Hill Eatery, which after that I was importing food directly from Port Lincoln. So that, I wasn't the best chef in the world, man. I wasn't the geekiest willing to do 100 hours in a kitchen. And so I think my strong point was, really
properly respecting the ingredients,
100%.
And does that flow into your wine taste then as well? Like, do you know, like, you're not drinking, I don't know. You tell me, what are you drinking at home? Is because I'm assuming if you've got that respect and adoration for really high quality produce from a food perspective, like,
No, I'm totally with you. Matching wine with the food that I love, seafood, is obviously a lot more white wine based palate for me, I guess. I'm not massive into my reds, and I never really have been.
Is that an acid thing, or what do you put that down to?
It just makes me real sleepy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I love a good Aussie, West Aussie shard.
Yeah.
And a lot kind of lighter, fresher Clare Valley kind of Barossa Rieslings and wines like that. So that's my jam.
Yeah.
I don't know heaps about wine, Masto. Don't get me. I don't
Well,
want to piss in your
but
pocket.
if you know food, like you know wine, like
I know what I like, but I don't particularly like what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Roger.
Some great stuff over in SA though. Like, do you get back there much?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, family's all in Port Lincoln still, so 100%. Yeah, and get to the Clare Valley and Barossa when we can. And my best mate's got a label called Table, and he's doing some really good Italian varietals out of Riverland. And there's so much space there, you know. Like, he's doing a really good job of marketing this product.
What's the brand called?
Table.
Table. Okay.
Yeah. I dropped some samples into you the other day, but they're probably getting dusty in the back room somewhere.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh.
They'll be lurking around.
I'll go find them.
Thanks.
Nice.
That'd be good.
Yeah, bring one out shortly, I reckon.
Yeah.
Handy.
Riverland's a different place because there's so much acreage there, right?
Yeah.
So much space
And there's
compared
so much
to WA.
Murray River that they can drain the water out of as well. But there's some crazy cool producers, and I think we've, in all of our journey in talking to people about what's going on in WA, let alone Australian wine scene, it's like that ability to plant varieties that can cope with this barrenness that we've got. Like, it's only getting it hotter and drier. So Chardonnay, Riesling, the noble varieties aren't going to last here forever. So it's cool, like, especially if, you know, people are planting a little bit more Mediterranean, Nero d'Avola, Montepulciano, these types of varieties, Fiano, that can handle what the fuck the Mother Nature's
that it's bringing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, I'd never thought about it like that. That's a great take.
Yeah.
How's your mate finding it? Does he kind of love life doing what he's doing with wine?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's obsessed with it, and we sort of saw a market for it in WA because, you know, really cool labels, really approachable wine at a good price, and the price point really comes from the amount of acreage that's over in South Australia. They can produce a lot more stuff.
Yeah, they do. I think they. Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't fact check me here, but I'm almost positive. Like the tonnage of grapes that get grown and wine made from is probably one of the bigger wine producing regions in Australia.
If not the world, just say the world.
Yeah, in the universe is what I normally say.
Yeah.
It's to fucking make more wine than any cunt.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've dropped the
That's
C
the
bomb.
third.
Yeah,
That's very good.
I've been pretty
I think
good
the
today.
overs unders was 5, so
Yeah, well,
got a bit to go.
yeah, that Guinness is kicking in, so I might.
What was it like working up north? Like, were you on? Was it like a bit of an eco resort kind of island setup? Like,
Yeah.
Like, who's there? Are you just doing everything? What was that like?
I remember asking one of the guests, it's pretty spenno to stay there, like $1,200 a night.
Jeez.
One of the guests, what he did, you know, we were just talking, and he's like, I started hardware stores originally, and it turns out it was, you know, the guy, Bob Bunning, who started Bunnings, and so that sort of flavour of person with the guests up there. So
How far north? Where
as
are
far
we?
as you can go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, from Kununurri, take a plane about an hour and a half north.
Unreal.
Yeah, I think it's still there. Yeah, it's called Faraway Bay.
There's that other crazy one, expensive one in the middle of nowhere. What's that called?
Off WA?
Yeah, in WA. No, it's more like
Berkeley River Lodge.
maybe that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was the best time
And
of
how
my
beautiful
life.
is this state? Hey, like when you
Mate.
go up there, I'm in West Australia, born and bred, would never leave. Like, I spend a lot of time down south, like Esperance, Albany, Denmark, Margaret River, obviously. North though, like barely. It's such a trek to get there.
Yeah.
And we miss out on so much. Like, West Australians don't spend enough time in WA, I don't reckon. Like, we should go. And that was kind of the best thing about COVID, was that people couldn't leave, so they were exploring WA and actually going north and finding places like that, because how naturally beautiful and diverse this land that we live on is fucking nuts. So
That's why I'm back. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, have you found it good being back? Because
Yeah.
obviously a big move, like coming from Bondi and stuff. But yeah,
It was. We
nice to be
took
back.
6-7 weeks to drive back with the kids.
We did the drive.
Yeah, my brother's in Vico near, Dalesford. And then my family's in...
Dalesford's like gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful, yeah. Yeah, it's as cold as a witch's nipple at this time of year. But then to Port Lincoln, and then we did the Nullarbor, and I surfed, along the way, and yeah, it was good.
I was going to say you surf a little bit.
Yeah. Not as much since I moved back here. I've been a bit slack, but...
Did you get a chance to go out much when you're up north, or kind of wasn't really the
Nah, there's
the
no
spot
waves
for it?
there. No,
waves
it was a
there?
lot of fishing. I was sort of half fishing, guiding, and half cooking in the end. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
How good
love
is
my
that?
fishing. Got a little boat here in Perth. And
Cooking what you caught
Yeah.
sort of setup. Yeah.
big time.
Unreal.
Yeah, the owners of the place loved it when I was catching big barra because he's like, I don't have to pay for meat tonight. Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, you wait, I'll send you the invoice.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. That would have been cool though. Like I imagine that's pretty like you're living the life, hey? Like so when you're up there doing something like that, that's you're in the kitchen.
Do you live there? Like, did you come home? Was it FIFO or you were just
pretty
there?
much FIFO? Yeah, there for 6 months at a time for 3 or 4 years at a time. But it's too wet to live there in the wet season, so you got to come back.
Yeah.
No, that was phenomenal. My Mrs. Sarah came up for a little bit, and she reckoned it was some of the best times of her life, and yeah, it's great.
That's cool to hear.
I think it's a chance to do it, you know. Like unless you're Bob Bunnings paying $1,200 a night, like you're kind of there getting paid to be there.
Exactly. Yeah.
How special. What made you? I know you were saying like it kind of started out as whatever it would be, but like was there a bit of a flick switching moment with the tunes?
Yeah, I guess when, obviously with anything creative, when people start to enjoy it and like it and listen to the songs and, you know, Red Bellied is really still 5 years later is, you know, it's still our most listened to song and it's been viewed, I don't know, 250 million times on TikTok and
Crazy.
it's having a bit of like a viral moment. So it's been used 70,000 times on Instagram, on clips now and 5.5 million views on listens on Spotify.
Unreal,
so
man.
It's a lot.
I saw it was like 280,000 listeners a day or
Yeah, the monthly listeners is pretty
Is that
big.
what it was?
Yeah, and for a small Aussie band, that's quite...
It's huge.
That seems like fucking heaps.
Yeah, it's
I
a
would
lot.
have thought. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Good on you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's going well. We've got a new single
Have you
coming
any
out.
shows coming up?
Yes, yep. North Perth. We're playing a festival called Side Fest, end of November.
Well, I'm going.
Nice. See you there, Master.
Yeah, I'll put you on the door.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. We'll go. We'll do a swapsies. We'll be
Yeah.
right.
Is that your hood though? Where do you live?
I live around the Bicton, East Fredo.
That's all right.
South of the river, so like it's hard for me to come north, but I make exceptions for stuff.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
guys, where are
No,
you?
I moved down here too. Yeah.
Did ya?
Mate and I did the trade, so he went south to north, and I went north to
Aren't
south.
you North Fredo, or is that just you? The
I bought a house on High Street, so this is on this street.
Oh well, fuck yeah, we got neighbours. Let's
Yeah, I'll pick you up in an Uber on the way.
Yeah,
let's go. Well,
Really?
we can just walk. We just drink. We'll just take bottles from here now, and we start. All right. Sorry, getting too excited.
Yeah, so you got your night plans. How good's that? So that's North Perth. That won't be too far from. You played. I remember this house party now. I've got like these like flashbacks as we're talking. And you played. You had an acoustic, and you were wearing this
JB.
this blue zip up
JB knows
kind of
this shit.
jacket. Kind of almost like a soccer kind of jacket vibe, like right up
Yes.
there. Do you remember that one?
No.
No, it had like the white. This is weird because there's this photo I remember, and there was a certain theme to the night, which I probably can't say, but you know, it was loose. And you played an acoustic set. We had a big set, and we had a big like barrel fire in front of you. I'll hunt out some of the old photos.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
love that.
It's a good night.
I'm jealous I wasn't at that.
Yeah, I know. You've had your fair share of house
Yeah, I was gonna
parties,
say
I'm
that.
sure.
Nah, never. I was just more jealous about the fire. If anyone knows me, I love
I love a
fucking
fire.
I fucking love a
Fire
fire.
gazer.
Yeah, I mean, normally if there's one fire, it's two. More is more when it comes to fire, you know?
Yeah, right.
In my opinion, anyway.
What's so good about a fire, you reckon? It does like...
It's
I don't know.
primal. It's like
Is it?
bush telly, you know? Like, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, you sound like you really love a fire, but you strike me as the type of bloke that'd be staring into the coals, looking at little shapes in there and stuff, seeing dragons.
I do, man. I see some shit in there. They speak to me, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Call the cops.
Getting rogue.
Yeah, I reckon we do a potty, like with just a little fire setup. We might lose you for half.
Yeah, no, I won't talk.
Well, that's my favourite way to cook is over open flame.
Man, I cook at home over
Yeah.
fire like more than
Yeah.
kind of anything. Like it, and I've got this Heston, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
spit, and like even I don't even really use a spit anymore. I just put the coals in the bottom, and anything you cook on it, I guarantee.
That's
Like,
good.
yeah, it's juicier. Like somehow the smoke, like I don't know. Do you know if the smoke like seals it first or something? So like the juice. I don't know. Every single thing I've cooked on that thing is just like,
If that's what it does for you, then that's exactly what
yeah,
it
well,
does.
whatever it does, and the flavor's just way better also. But
We can almost taste it, right? Like, what
You
is
can
it?
taste
What
the
makes
smoke
cooking
and the
over
ash.
fire so good?
I think like Masto said, there's something primitive about it, eh? It really just takes you back to when you're a cave person,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Not caveman.
Cave
Person.
person, correct.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Well
yeah,
done
yeah.
for that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. It's got a bit of everything, you know. If you love fire and it's keeping us warm and it's cooking our food and it's relatively cheap to run. It ticks all the boxes.
I burned through so much wood, man. Like I was at my mum and dad's house for about 6 months when we were renovating my house. They were living in another place. My family was living at mum and dad's, and we had the fire pit, and I ran out of wood. So I just started burning all the furniture. Literally any wooden object we could find, we burnt. And there was like chairs on it. There was bench seats on it. So it's expensive for me. Lighting a fire, I'm burning.
Yeah, I don't go to MCM House to get my firewood, but no, good on you.
Whatever it takes.
Oh,
yeah, I like
shit.
that. I like that. You got some new tunes coming out.
Yeah, we got a new song, Weekend, coming out in about a month, so pretty psyched for that.
Nice.
Yeah, I've tried my best to write the next Red Belly Black Snake, and it's close. I don't think it's going to be it, but it'll get there.
Yeah, is that what you go for now? Like you're like, oh, I've got this.
100%.
Yeah.
So of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do. I want another viral hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've also got to mix it with your...
But are you over singing the
Red
same
Bellied?
shit? Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Like, does that get boring for you or not?
No, not yet.
That's cool to fucking hear because I would
Not yet.
Yeah.
No, not if I was like an AC/DC playing Thunderstruck for the 90,000th time.
They're still doing it, aren't they? They're still selling.
They'd still be enjoying
They're coming
that.
soon. AC/DC.
Man, I
They'll be
think
doing
it's
it again.
probably just time to wrap it up, boys.
Well, go and watch Amyl and the Sniffers. They're supporting.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
No,
that'd be
they're
sick.
awesome.
They're good.
Have you played with them?
We played on the same festival lineup, but
Yeah.
no. I accidentally pissed in a toilet and got in trouble.
Did you really?
Backstage, yeah. But yeah, it was cool.
Just to piss?
Just to piss, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't reverse kangaroo. It was just.
Nah, it was pretty tame. But yeah, one of the bouncers said, yeah, there's a sign there that says Amyl and the Sniffers don't use that toilet. So that's as close as I've ever got to Amy.
Yeah. All right. Something to talk about when she's over, I reckon. When was the first time you played and like the audience, like you could tell they knew? So like you've been playing shows and you've put it out. Was there like a gig where you're like, oh yeah.
I think my bandmate said it. Friend of ours, Jake Rotham, who we were talking about before, who's got the potty, told tales. He took photos. He's a really good photographer. Took photos at a indie bar gig, and he's like, mate, everyone knew the lyrics in the audience. So I think that's when it really clicks.
Mate, the indie bar gigs are the greatest. You just do the Thursday night jobs up there. Yeah, fuck, they were fun.
Led Zeppelin played there actually once. There's photos of them on the walls. They stayed in the hotel upstairs.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That has the hotel too.
Randy.
They had somehow allowed glass in that pool.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
do.
know if they still do that,
They
but that
100%
was
do.
the craziest shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that place is a national treasure, and it's really underrated. There's a pool, there's a bar, there's a stage. It's got it all.
And like it's still going.
And it's still going.
Like someone hasn't come along and gone, no, you can't do those three things together.
It's like Mojo's with a beach and a pool.
And old mate was doing events too. The guy that owned it, well, this is back in the day, maybe not even 5 years ago. He had independent events too, the owner.
Maybe.
So
Or like outside of Indy.
Yeah, he had like one of the only catering licenses, liquor licenses in Perth. He bought it out of the paper, and like literally out of someone had it. So I think there's maybe 2 or 3, right? So like Ice Cream Factory, they own a catering license. That's how Ice Cream Factory is able to operate and sell booze. He had one, and so he was doing a shitload of music festivals and stuff.
It's a pretty handy pick up in the paper, hey?
Yeah, bought out of the paper.
Wow,
One of the
there you
coolest
go.
things.
Just read the daily.
Yep.
Something there for
I go,
everyone.
oh, yeah, cool. I'll have one of the only 3 things, and it would be worth it'd be worth a shitload of money.
Wow.
You need to get your hands on one of them.
That's
Yeah,
like
I'm
kinda,
trying. I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm in the paper. every
Looking
day.
in the quokka, you mean?
Yeah, on Gumtree and shit.
That's like getting a license to be on Rotto. You know, like getting your hands on like the Rotto Hotel or something.
Oh,
So special.
We're going to talk about Rottnest. Don't get me started there.
What?
I just
You're a
love
Rotto
it.
guy?
Big Rotto, like big. Don't spend enough time. Have you ever tried to get a house there? And it's like they come up though, like certain days of the year, and
In
you've
the
got to
lottery.
like wait in. Yeah,
Have you ever
Man.
lit a fire at Rotto? That'd be your dream.
I don't reckon I
wouldn't it?
have. That would be my dream.
Wow,
To be
okay.
fair, that would. I'm just gonna.
Not to get you for your birthday now. Actually, I got lucky. So like we weren't a Rotto family. We were a down south kind of family. Get away with the old man, kind of go stay with Nan in Capel. That's kind of what we did. And then my wife loved Rotto. And when we had our son, we've taken him there like every year. Like every summer, it's just kind of panned out. So when he was like 6 months, 18 months, but never booked anything. So it was like the first year, someone just called me and was like, got a spare spot. Do you want it done? Next year, same thing happened. This year was the first year I booked. And I rock up and it's like, you're number 30,000 in the queue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not going to happen. Get through, book like, don't get the time I want, start of December, who cares? But get a week in South Thompson and it accidentally booked me 2. So I ended up getting 2. So I've, farmed it off to a mate or whatever.
Man,
but I'm very lucky.
I have tried so hard with like all of our friendship group. Everyone's on a laptop. We're all like, oh, I'm 3,000 in, I'm 10, whatever it is. And like always we get there and it's like nothing even close. Yeah.
The pressure builds though. Like Benny Roberts, like mate of ours, Craft Afternoons, does epic steak sandwich reviews.
Yep.
Good man. His family's been going for 35 years. But it's up to him to book it. And he reckons his old man's just like...
They get the whole office though. Like there'll be like 50 people all like trying to...
But back in the day it was way easier. But he reckons his old man doesn't get what it is now, and he's got this pressure of like, well, if I break the streak, like I've killed it for my whole family.
Yeah,
like I've disappointed everyone in my family.
But they go with Emma O'Connell and stuff like that. They go all like religiously. Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, they've got a crew.
Yeah.
Zave and all those guys.
Yeah.
Very cool. So new single coming out soon. Some shows.
Yeah,
you're going to hit the road a bit too.
Yeah, we got chosen to play at Big Sound in Brisbane, so
cool.
it's like a big music showcase over there. So like a mini South by Southwest, a lot of industry people. Cool. So we'll be there to impress. And after that, we're playing a festival called Rolling Sets, which is in the Central Coast and up in Tweed Heads as well. So that's a pretty big lineup. When does this thing air? Because I'm not allowed to announce the lineup yet, but hopefully it's going to be
That's
out.
right. We'll just put it out after you're allowed to.
Yeah. Parcels, Hilltop Hoods, Spacey Jane, another amazing Perth band. And
saw them at the Indie Bar actually one time. That was fucking
sick.
hell fun.
So stoked to do that, and that's it for this year. And then we'll probably try and do an album next year and probably have a tour surrounding that. So that's the plan.
Did you see they had the Triple J did that top 100 Aussie songs of all times? Like I reckon you've got this, like you'll describe it better than me, but like such an Australian sound. Like it feels like kind of a pub vibe. What did you kind of make of that? What makes the list for you of the best like Aussie songs of all time?
I don't know. I think that list could have been so variable. If they were to do that again, I don't think
different, right?
It'd be different.
Yeah.
It'd be completely different because. Did you see the list?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's got your obvious. I was surprised that Hilltop Hood's Nosebleed section came in at number 2, and then you've got In Excess at number 1. That just shows you the variety of the voting audience. It's really, there's a lot of disparity there.
Yeah, and then like Missy Higgins at 5, and like the Veronicas was in there, which was kind of crazy.
Yep.
But then going back to some old school stuff as well.
Yeah, I don't think we would have even got in the top 500, but well.
But do you like you've got this like Australian sound? Like I don't know, is that how you describe it? How would you describe it?
100%, and that wasn't no accident, I guess. No, I don't know. What am I trying to say? It's just from the heart. It's just
it wasn't
me.
intentional. It just is what it is. Like,
Exactly.
It's you. Yeah, 100%.
Wasn't trying to do anything.
But did you love those kind of tunes? Like, did you love that Aussie pub rock of kind of like?
Definitely grew up on Midnight Oil and Cold Chisel and
Midnight Oil, dance moves.
Yeah, and then such a varied variety of music that I grew up on. Stepdad's record collection was so much Hendrix and Led Zeppelin and AC/DC and everything.
AC/DC just packed. I would have thought. Like my old man, exact same. It's like I don't reckon we listened to anything else.
No.
Nah. When growing up, just fucking AC/DC, Akadaka.
It's funny how it influences you though. Like I've been thinking about it a bit lately, but like for us on those trips down south, it was heaps of Hendrix, heaps of the Doors, like CCR. Like that was the vibe. Like have you found that? Like your stepdad's kind of vinyl collection kind of creeping through to the stuff you're at?
100%. And people might think that. Sorry, Masto, I was getting a bit touchy there.
No, I don't know. It's all good.
My wife's mother-in-law said to me the other day, she's like, how do you know who Creedence Clearwater Revival are? And I'm like, well, that's what I grew up listening to, and I'll feed that to my kids as well. So they're going to listen to Creedence, and
it's
that's
cool
the way it rolls.
You literally had to make, like you make music, you know what I mean? Like you make the sounds that make the music, and that's what music was back in the day. Like now, fucking AI, like there's not even, like there's music created from nothing. You know what I mean? Like, there's no hardship. You haven't learned to fucking instrument.
Right? Like,
well, we already are. Like, people, there's full albums written and not one human input.
does anyone want to listen to that? Do you reckon?
Well, people fucking do. Yeah.
No, it's a long conversation, that one. But
Yeah,
I think the thing that bothers me about it the most is that AI generates content from stuff that already exists on the internet. So essentially, it's taking some of parts of my music. So AI would look at Red Belly Black Snake and go, "This is popular. Let's try and create something like this." So that's the hard part for creatives.
Yeah.
Novelists, musicians, everyone.
It's a scary and weird.
Very weird.
Weird thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you kind of can't stop it, right? You just got to do your thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Yeah, be a human.
Just keep enjoying it and lean into the stuff.
Yeah, excel at being a human.
Yeah.
Breathe in and breathe out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Simple as that. Who what's the gig that you're the most proud of, or the band that you've played with that you've loved the most?
Like other band that I played with? Yeah, I guess. Oh man, tough question.
Heaps.
Yeah, supporting Ruby Fields recently was awesome. Like, she's a big. I really look up to her. She's an awesome Aussie muso, and our guitarist is her guitarist. So we're a bit of a family when we go on the road together.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
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 So like the band's kind of sharing around a little bit.
Yeah, we have to kind of dress him up so people don't recognise him on stage. Just like Masto, in between doing 40 podcasts a day, he's changing outfits every time.
It's fine. How good's his jumper before, by the way? I like that.
This one's a cracker.
It's special.
Op shop was actually quite fitting. This where we're sitting right now, H&C Urban Winery. This side was a Vinnie store, op shop.
No.
And I'm pretty sure. So now it's across the street, and I'm pretty sure I got this jumper from the op shop that used to be.
Get out.
Right,
That is quite fitting. Pardon the pun.
Yeah.
Full circle, baby.
Full circle. We talking about that.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Nice. Hey, good to see you, Sammy.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks for having
brother.
me
I
on.
appreciate it.
Thanks. Thanks,
Well,
JB.
good to see you. Thanks, Dave. Well, I didn't offer fisting. I made it awkward. Fucked it up right at the end.
We weren't.
Oh, we weren't?
We never were.
fisting?
No.
You're not a...
I can fist.
Nah, it's all right.
I've done it before.
Never do it again. We'll leave it there. Good on you, Sammy.
Thanks.